Any second now, we'll be live. I love your top, by the way, the flowers. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm wearing mine from my. I'm wearing my noodle.
Oh, noodle.
Yeah.
But why there are these question marks? Is it smelly noodle?
I've not really questioned it. My friend sort of designed it, and I bought it from her. Bought it from her website, the pink triangle. Yeah, just very black today.
Yeah.
It's nice to people see my chest every so often. Oh, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome to John Nguyen Improviser's Facebook page. I am improviser John Nguyen, and this is my Facebook page. I don't know why I said it twice, but I did. There you go. Thank you very much for joining us. For me, it is 10 a.m. On the 16th of February, 2021. Currently, obviously, that point is now. It's going to move on afterwards at that point, and you can watch this any point after this point. So if you missed this, you can watch it later. But if you're hearing this right now, you're watching it now. Therefore, you won't hear that. Yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, I have an excellent guest with me who is either on my left-hand side or my right-hand side. I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves to you right now.
Hi, I'm Hellena from Seoul, South Korea. It's 7 p.m. right now, and I'm really happy to be here. And thank you for inviting John.
Oh, no, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for wanting to play with me. Okay. All right, Hellena, we have, let me get this up there, 14 different suggestions. Although a lot of them come from my friend Marie. So you have a choice between 1 and 14. What would you like to take?
12.
12. 12. Let's go back. 14, 13. 12. 12 is from Marie Dewal. Lovely lady, an excellent improviser, and a member of some things that I do with that. It is the phrase, 2 words, family dinner.
Great.
Family dinner, great. So this is John and Hellena. 10 minutes, family dinner.
Honey, can you use knife for me? Not only fork. You are using only fork. There is a knife.
I see the knife. It's a very nice knife. It's very, very, very. But what?
Okay. Are you gonna not using it? You never picked up.
We've been together for a long time now. I mean, we have 2 children together. One's at university. That's how long we've been together for. And now you ask me to use a knife. Like,
is that weird one? I wanna have elegant dinner.
And this is lovely. I love the dinner. It's elegant. It's very elegant. It's nice. There's okay. All right. 25 years. I do not know how to use a knife.
Pardon? What did you say?
I have never used a knife in my entire life to cut up food. Oh, that feels good.
I never known about that for 25 years.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Wow.
Well, we eat a lot of noodles, basically, and you don't need a knife for noodles. And and every time you've tried to make food that needs a knife, I've always been busy. Like,
I didn't know that clue. I couldn't catch the clue.
well, yeah,
Darn again.
and I mean, if it helps, I'm not allergic to steak. I just don't. I don't know how to cut it up. So when I eat steak at a restaurant, I get them to cut it up for me.
Cannot believe it. You why did you never say for 25 years? Why?
The normal reasons. Um, when we started dating, I didn't want to seem inferior, and then the longer we started dating, the more difficult it got to say the phrase "I don't know how to use a knife." And then it got to the stage when we had our first child, and I thought, you know what, it will probably won't never come up. I won't need it. And then so yeah, and here we are. This lovely dinner, by the way. I love this dinner. It's fancy. I like it.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I I'm so sorry. I didn't know that, and I just went to the department store, the Bloomingdale near the J Street.
Mm-hmm.
Paid this silverware just for the silver knife for the $125.
It's beautiful. It really is. It's
If I knew your secret before, maybe I didn't buy it. And I hope you are you offended?
no. I'm embarrassed more than anything else,
Oh,
honey.
honey, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Just I want to make sure before we move on teaching how to use this knife.
Yeah.
Honey, is it about me or just truly about knife? Just to be honest.
To be honest, it's not about you. It's about me, and that I know how to use the fork.
Got it.
Brilliant
Got it.
fork. I don't know how to use a knife.
Okay.
I also do not know how to use a spatula or tongs.
Okay. Okay.
And have you ever noticed, honey, that I don't eat a lot of soup? Have you noticed that? I don't eat soup a lot. Don't do it. So I don't really understand how to use a spoon either. It's not really.
That's why you did never loved my onion soup ever.
That's true.
That was,
It's
honey,
not.
it's okay. It's okay. We can figure it out together. Let's go step by step. Start with the knife. Don't
Okay.
worry. Actually, honey, I was also pretending to be elegant lady. Just it was my dream. Just
Mhm.
a family dinner elegance. Just it was my. It's all about pretending. You can be better than me, honey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need better than you, but we can. Okay. All right. I'll put the fork down. Fork's going down. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hey, honey, you have to hold the fork in your left hand,
Left hand. Okay. All right.
left hand, and pick the knife on right hand,
Okay.
and just poke the food, and think about, hey, you cannot get away from this. You cannot escape and hold it.
Escape. Okay. It's like it's like my little prisoner. My little prisoner on my plate. Little prisoner.
Yes, 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 you got it. You got it. You are doing good job. Honey, you are perfect. You are doing so great. And just poking and just like sewing. Good
Soaring.
job. Good job.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
honey. Oh my God, you are so charming.
I've got it.
Oh,
Got it. Ah!
you got it. You got it. Yes,
Ah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Hey, honey, give me high five.
There you go. Nice. Oh. to be super stressful, but you make it really easy.
Yeah, see, it was just nice. Now we have plenty of possibilities.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Wow. I could eat pies and steak and I could try the octopus that I've always been too scared to try because I could never cut it up.
Yes, yes. Oh, hey, honey. Now I feel like our new honeymoon again. I'm
Yes.
so excited.
Oh, wow. Uh, just this one more little thing. Just one tiny little thing that I need to make sure that since I'm being utterly bearing my soul in regards to cutlery to you now. I'm just gonna one more thing. You know our two wonderful children.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know,
yeah.
um, Sharon and Homai.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to use cutlery either. I never taught them. I just um,
I'm so shocked and I'm really sad. They went to university and they are going to they probably eating in cafeteria with all the students there and they don't know how. Oh, that's terrible.
and scene. That's the.
That was so fun. I love it. I love it.
I'm such a strange person.
Sorry, I made it. I made you.
Why not? Why not using a knife? Why aren't I? Because I can't. That's why I'm not using a knife. That makes sense. I like using a fork. Oh, thank you so much. That was so much fun. I enjoyed
Thank you. I had tons of fun. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm giggling about it now. Oh, Hellena, thank you. This is the first time we've properly met. We've never really spoken before today. This is lovely, and I enjoyed it a great deal. Tell the people, if you don't mind, a little bit about why you love improv, how you got into improv, and why does it bring you so much joy?
Yeah. I started improv 10 years ago, and at that time I worked at IT company. I actually worked IT company for 8 years, but when I met my expat friends, they introduced me improv. At that time in Korea, we only had one expat group, English group only. And I just started there, and as soon as I fell in love with improv, it was so free and pure and supporting each other. I love yes and philosophy so much. So I quit the job and I went to Chicago and I took IO classes for 5 weeks and then 2 years later I went back to Chicago and everywhere intensives and 3 years later again LA, Minneapolis, everywhere I took every kind of intensive and when I get back home I made the Korean group and improv school here. So and I do believe improv can change the world because recently I believe there are so many psychopaths or sociopaths, something like that. And I think the reason because they don't know how to make connect and improv is really good for connection. So they have to make a connection with the people. And if they train improv, they will not be a psychotic. So I do believe improv can change the world and improv can make a better world. Is it too long?
No, that was perfect. It was the perfect length of an answer. and it was wonderful. I mean, so yes, I mean, intensives like and travel the world, and you quit your job. You quit your job to
Yeah.
do this. Wow, that is amazing. That's a step I haven't taken. I'm not. I'm not. I'm too scared to do that. So no, like but that's amazing. So you set up your own group in Korea. Is that right? You said.
Yes,
What's the group
yes.
called?
It's Improv. Improv.
Improv.
Yes.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And are you still meeting now? Do you do live shows? Do you do recorded shows? Do you do anything at all, or is it just a group to play? What do you do with the group?
We have actually before COVID, of course, we had offline rehearsal and offline shows, but right now we have a weekly rehearsal through Zoom, and sometimes we have a Facebook live show or YouTube live show. Sometimes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Oh, it's just nice. This is obviously the pandemic is horrible. We all know that. It's not nice, but
Mhm.
the one lovely thing that's come from it is the fact that if that hadn't happened, this might not be happening right now. I may never have met someone from across the globe.
Right.
Yeah, like 9 hours ahead of me. Is that right? 9 hours, something like that. So yeah, we wouldn't have connected.
It
Uh,
is. It is.
it's amazing, and it's so. And it's like it's not just yourself. Obviously, I've met lots of people like this, and our mutual friend Ari, who's
Hmm.
Ari
Thank
Witala,
you, Auntie.
thank you, who put us together,
Hmm.
and many other groups. And you've been doing a lot of these 10 minutes, I understand, around with many people. If you had any advice to give someone about
Hmm.
doing 10 minutes or doing anything online, what advice would you give, Helena? What would you give them?
Oh, just having fun. Actually, you know what? My one of my instructor in Chicago, Susan Missing, she said this quote: "If you are not having fun, you are a asshole."
I,
and, and actually, that is true because when I was on the show, I feel bad, and I after the show when I feeling that was not really fun, and our show was so terrible, and then I think about that. It's all my fault. I couldn't enjoy it. I didn't have fun. It's my fault. And after good show, every time I think, oh yes, I had tons of fun, and my partners they had lots of fun. Yes, that is good one. And so this is very simple word, but I really trust.
oh no, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm a believer in teaching improv in a way sometimes that goes like sometimes you've got to feel the bad stuff to understand
Mm-hmm.
why it's bad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I've got to understand why until you know. I equate it to when I learned to drive. I learned to drive, and my instructor used to say, "Look in the mirror." I didn't understand why I was looking in the mirror until something was there. You kept looking in the
Mm-hmm.
mirror. I don't know what. So what am I looking for? There's nothing ever there. But the
Mm-hmm.
one time something is there, you realize, oh, that's why I'm doing it. And I think it's the same thing with improv. Until I have that feeling of going, why do I feel like the asshole? I go, that's what it is. And it's a hard lesson to learn. But when you learn it, it's an amazing lesson, I think.
Right. Right. Before I heard that quote, actually after bad show, I always blamed my partners in my mind. Oh, that was not my fault. She didn't take my offer.
Yeah.
He didn't take. But after that quote, okay, oh, I didn't have fun. Yeah, it's my fault. Okay, let's have fun. So it's totally changing my uh, thinking.
Yeah, no, that's great. Oh,
Yeah.
that is amazing. And it's just nice to hear it, I think. And I've heard that quote many times. I've never met Susan. I've never met Susan, but I've heard that quote from at least two other people in my life. And it's nice to know it's going around the world.
Yeah.
Before we finish, is there anything
Mhm.
else you would like to say, or anything else, or how can people follow your shows or watch the things that you're doing? What's the best way for people to do that?
Okay. You can find me on Facebook, Helena Zhang, double L. And also you can find me on YouTube. And I'm doing 10-minute play with the friends as well, like John. I'm much behind of him, but I'm following now. I just started 2 weeks ago, but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna catch.
So catch me. Yes, you do it. You do it, Helena. You catch me
Yes.
up. That would be
So
amazing.
please contact me for the 10-minute play. I will be so happy for that. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you very much. Well, that's it. So, thank you for watching, everyone who has watched and commented and liked or loved the post. We will keep doing these throughout forever, as far as I'm concerned. I love doing them so much. And at some point, Helena and I will do another one. I promise we will do another one in the future. So watch out for that. We're going to say goodbye to everyone now. So bye-bye, everybody. Have a lovely day.